Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video. We are now going to clear Uncleared 2022 levels. I tried a couple of 2021 levels. There are fewer than 500 left, and they are not possible. I didn't find any that were anyway. So we're going on to 2022, and we have all 5 styles again, which is nice. I don't like just being stuck with New Super Mario Bros. U. It's my least favorite style anyway. So we start with a 3D world level. As you might expect, I don't know how many 2022 levels are left. I assume a lot. A lot of them are going to be very easy. In fact, the first 3 levels took me less than 10 minutes each. But I did have 2 difficult levels that the Super Mario Bros. 1 level took me about 40 minutes, and the Super Mario World level took me just under 40 minutes. So yeah, those are going to be the last 2 levels. I'll do the first 3 quick ones up front. You'll see the 3D World level is classic Japanese garbage. You'll notice I'm moving slower than normal, and you're like, yeah, sometimes my capture card doesn't work great. I think I have a very cheap one, but this one actually is slowed down just because he has so much garbage on the screen. You see all these Goombas, and there's a bunch of mushrooms. What we need to do, there's a lot of hidden blocks in this section, is we need to go up this side until we hit an area with no hidden blocks. Then we can YOLO to the right. You see how slow I'm moving? Yeah, that's just because there's so much crap on the screen. Make it down there. You see there's a key door that led me to these Meowsers up front. They kill me here. But that's basically the end. We're gonna go back right there. Yeah, three Charvargs, 3 Meowsers. Just total trash. And hidden blocks everywhere. We need a power up to get through this last section, and there is a hidden mushroom. You'll see me pause. I'm looking to see where it is. Right there. See how slow it's moving? Jesus. I thought it was actually soft locked at this point, but apparently not. Nope, terrible level. I think of the 5 I did, I'm pretty sure all 5 of them were terrible. The Super Mario World level had a lot of effort put into it, and actually I cheesed that one pretty hard too, so enjoy that. But this one, the new Super Mario Bros. U is by far the easiest level. Only had 18 tries, and I actually one-shot this one, which does not happen very often. I think maybe less than 3 times, 5 times maybe. I don't know. I've only had a couple of them. This one, and I get really lucky that I do, because there are sniper thwomps that I had just gotten past. I don't boo this level, but I perhaps should have, just because of those sniper thwomps. I got lucky that I missed them. And this isn't a very good level either. It's just kind of nothing. But it is very easy. Follow these lava bubbles. They actually bounce back at me, so I just wait. I take my time on this one. And yeah, that third one actually just disappears, and that's the end. That's all it is. Very easy. Yeah, not a good level, but I feel like if I one-shot it, unless there's some real egregious problems with it, it's easy enough where I don't need to boo it. That would be a very easy record to take. I didn't go very fast. Super Mario Bros. 3. This one isn't that bad, but it's a snake block level, and snake block levels are not anyone's favorite. But I do boo this one because the first section has fire bars, and you're on a snake block, so you're going at a very specific speed, but Fire bars are universally loaded, which means they're spinning all the time in the level no matter what. And how am I supposed to time that? I did figure out eventually that I think he must have just gone immediately. But yeah, if you yeah, see, I waited a second and I got killed. Yeah, if you wait, the fire bars are going to be all out of whack. And how am I supposed to time that? It's just, I have to get lucky. That's not fair at all. So yeah, I don't regret booing this one for that reason. The second section, this is the first section. The second section is a little better, but I don't love it either. It's not a great level. Like I said, snake blocks are nobody's favorite. It's very much, you get on the snake block and try not to fall. And yeah, this first section with the thwomps and the fire bars is pretty unfair. But I did beat this in like 8 minutes or something like that, which, especially for a snake block level where I'm going very slow, is not much time spent. Yeah, see, I'm screwed there because I went at the wrong time. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to know? Yeah, I think this is the life where I actually just go. But yeah, it's not fair. That's not fair at all. Barely don't die there. Yep, we get a key. Hit the P switch. There were coins at the beginning, which leads to up above. And there's a checkpoint through the door, or through the pipe, which is good. I did YOLO off of here at least once. I cut that part out. There's nothing over there. He gives you a mushroom with the checkpoint, which is pretty nice. But I do wish he gave me a mushroom when I died. When you die, you have to do this without a mushroom. And of course, it's kind of blind. There are some coin indicators, kind of, but you don't really trust them. Yeah, this is stay on the snake block and hopefully keep up with it. But it's a fairly long snake block, so it's not super unfair. There's 2 red coins. The left path is the fast snake block, and then there's a right path with spikes and a slow snake block. This isn't a terrible section, but you know, I mean, who likes this kind of setup? It's just not a very fun thing to do. And I still have a mushroom at this point. There's nothing that can actually, you can die in the blue snake block section, obviously, but the mushroom actually does make it easier because he tries to cut you off with the snake block, but it's harder to do that with the mushroom. Yeah, when I die, I lose that. I lost several lives on this. I'm probably less than, I don't know, maybe 10 there. So I missed that jump, and then I lost my power up, and then I tried to catch back up with the snake block, and I just died. We're just gonna, this is, I think, the win, but I do speed it up because you don't want to watch these snake block sections. That's the whole issue with snake blocks, is that they're so slow. But like I said, I don't think this is that bad a level. The first section I don't like. I don't regret booing it for that, because I think that is unfair. The second section I feel is a lot better designed. See, if there are random fire bars in this section and you had to, you know, avoid them, and it might be impossible if you wait a certain amount of time, that's not fair. So there, we got the key. We can go back in the key door. Obviously, you can get those keys to go back there, but you can't, you know, you can't jump back there. It's too far. And, you know, that's the end. I'm a little worried that there's going to be a Kaizo block or something. I don't think I looked in the program for this one. There was nothing that seemed unfair. Maybe there was a hidden mushroom in the second part. I don't know. It's not necessary, though. Once you've played it once, I think I did die like 3 times in trying to beat it. Yeah, not too bad. The Super Mario Brothers 1 level, this is the level I started with. good one to start with because it's a 1-1 level, but this is awful, awful, awful. Definitely I used a program a lot on this one. You'll see me pause a few times. This is it's an auto scroll. 1-1 kind of remake, 1-1 and 1-2, he says, and you'll see the 1-2 later on. Trolly as hell, and the worst part about it is there's hidden shit. There are a lot of hidden blocks with power-ups and stuff like that, but that's not the problem. The problem is the stuff you have to do is often off screen. You can't even see it, so how are you supposed to know, you know? There is the one issue that there's a hidden pipe that you can't see just off screen. The auto scroll is keeping it away. It's a custom auto scroll that's down on the bottom of the level. Yeah, Sniper Thwomps, I do believe I booted it just for that. I don't know if I show that or not. Here's the pipe that you would go down in 1-1, and it is... You see there's stuff to the left, so this is the subworld. There's a 1-2 section that we'll see eventually. This actually warps you past where you need to go, so this is not necessary. It's very, you know, hey, this is a puzzle, haha. You have to find the hidden shit, which isn't no one's idea of fun. Oh, maybe I boo right here because there's a Sniper Thwomp over here. Yeah, no, I already did boo it. Yeah, it's garbage. You'll see me fade and stuff too, because sometimes I go through this level a couple of times. And you'll see these doors, we get to the end of the auto scroll, these doors actually lead me back to one of them you can't get into. The other one leads me back to the beginning. You'll see a P-switch door right there. Seems important, but it's not. In fact, when we see that P-switch, the other side of that P-switch door, the whole point is for you to enter it and go back to this section. So you don't want to do that. See here, I speed it up a little. We're like back to the beginning, and I'm like, I don't know where to go. Eventually, I'm like, I didn't want to use the program. Obviously, I don't do that if I don't have to. Oh, so we get past the where I warped, and we see what's past that. There's a bunch of enemies at hidden blocks and garbage like that, and blah, it's stupid. A muncher and a no block, fireball, chain chomp in this one, I believe. Just garbage. And eventually I'm gonna get to the part I skipped to, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I doing? You do see there's an arrow right there, and there's some vines in that block. I'm like, well, what does that do? We'll get back to that part later. Here's a pipe that I can't get into that I supposed to come out of later. I can go back to that pipe that's to the beginning. So yeah, I'm back here. We gotta just fade. This is what I have to do. That's where that arrow is. There's a hidden pipe right above here. How am I supposed to know that? I can't imagine people are really gonna be figuring it out, because you have to be holding up when you jump. So very, very not believable that people are gonna figure that out without cheating. So there's a hidden pipe here. You can't get under there unless you're small. So we're gonna go back. I don't remember exactly. I think I fade back there eventually. I don't know if I did it at the same life. I might have done it at the same life. I went around in circles on this level a lot. So yeah, you have to lose your mushroom here, and you don't have to duck. You can go past that pipe easy enough. We're gonna go. It's still 1-2, but we don't have a power up. We can't get. There's a fire flower there. You can't get. I believe that's a 1-up up above, which is true to the original level. Some piranha plants with wings come out of those pipes. That's actually not too bad. This guy is gonna go to the right. We gotta watch out for that muncher hitbox. Could easily kill me. Here we... I thought that was going to be a fire flower because I think that's what it is in the original game. And I jumped up to get it, and I was too slow to react to notice it was actually a fish. So we get to the end here. You see a P-switch there and a P-switch up above. You can't actually hit this P-switch if you're small. And I'm like, well, maybe I wanna hit it, but I'm like, but what's with the one above? I didn't understand. In the original game, obviously, there's a warp zone if you go up there. You go back through this pipe, it's in the main world, you can go out. So I'm gonna try to get over here without activating that blue platform so we can go above. Then we'll hit this one. And then I'm like, well, I can't go that way anyway, right? I'm kind of screwed. So I go back. Oh, you know what I was thinking at this point is I hit that P-switch and there's that P-switch door, and I knew that P-switch door led to the end. The problem is the auto-scroll is way too slow. The P-switch timer runs out way before you get to that P-switch. I realize it already. I'm like, well, I'm not sure what to do. But you did see when I hit that P-switch, there was an explosion and the auto-scroll continued. There is a mushroom right here. I think in the original game, there's enemies and blocks is a thing that only Mario Maker does. We're gonna go up here again. We're gonna hit this. Let that come up. We'll let that explode. And actually, when that happens, it allows the auto scroll to go here, and you can actually go above. So this is where we want to be. On-off switch. We can hit that. This pipe leads to a fake pipe in the main world. You can also reset it by going through the door, but I went through this pipe instead. It's the pipe that's under the pipe that you see, so you can't actually exit that. And when you hit that, you bring this thwomp up, and then he blasts through this wall. And this looks like that place that we already were, but it's actually not. It's a twice type of thing. And to the right there, there's a wall there, so that's not broken, but to the right there is the original area. So we went through the pipe. I think I might have cut something out there. It was kind of a weird cut. But this is actually the end. Now there's a clear condition that I have to hit one POW, and well, you don't really see where the POW is. This is a very much crap is happening off screen type level, and it's like, it's so unfair, you know, no one's ever gonna figure this quote unquote puzzle out. This P-switch is to, actually I don't think it does anything except that P door, and you don't want to go through there because it's gonna lead you back to the beginning. But we changed some stuff. We changed the on-off state. I also think that door on the bottom right, I think that might lead back to some door in the beginning. So we don't want to go in there. We want to reset through this pipe. And then some stuff falls. And you see there's arrows there. What happens is that there is a POW up there on some one-ways or something, and it's two layers of one-ways the opposite way, so you can't actually get up there. And this shoots a shellmet. I don't think that matters. But you have to bounce off this bullet and go up where those arrows are, right between those arrows, and you can hit the POW. But you can't see it, so it takes a while. I'm looking at the program right now to see where it is. There we go. And that's the level. Terrible level. Just completely unfair. One of the worst things is when people build levels that are off screen that you can't do anything about, that you can't see. Yeah, you should be ashamed of this off-screen garbage or something, is what I tell him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people build levels like that. Good luck to anyone getting that in the endless. Super Mario World level is probably the best made level of this video, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass. Very, very long level. I don't think there's any checkpoint. But yeah, I mean, it's in general, it's pretty well designed, but not well designed enough where I can't cheese the crap out of it. But you know, aesthetically, it's very nice. I immediately want to start cheesing this stuff before I go to this section, right? And it's just a mess. You really want to just run through this section without activating any of these pipes, or you're screwed if you don't. I don't like, and I think I might boo it right from that, because I'm like, come on, that's not fair. I'm gonna try to go above to cheese it, place this guy right on the edge, and Z-jump off of him. But you can't do anything up here. There's actually a lot of stuff in this level I never even saw. The on-off thing, it's designed where I have to go all the way through the level one way, and then I hit an on-off, and then the level is supposed to change. But I figure out a good way to just cheese that to hit it in the opposite state. So yeah, you go over here, you'll notice the snowball lands right on that ledge. That's gonna be important later. Some tough jumps here. And this is the red section, let's say, is above, and then there's a blue section below, which we're supposed to eventually get to. You go through this pipe. This level is way too difficult to not have any checkpoints. First of all, that's the big deal. I just fall. I think I was looking at this in the program, and but it's that very long vertical section. You're supposed to ride those seesaws down, and there's a bunch of shit shooting at you, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fight all of this shit. I'm just gonna fall and get to the bottom, and then you can wait for the platforms down here, and I don't have to worry about all this crap. And here's what we want to do, and I've speeded up here. Is there's P switches, and you want to land on the platforms that are coming down. You see, right here, they're coming down. I let them fall, but then I'm like, oh crap, I can't see it. So I try to land on it, and I totally miss. This is actually the final life, because here's what I figured out eventually. You saw that snowball that lands right there. I don't know why he gave me a snowball, but I can get past this, and I'll hit this on-off with a snowball. I don't even know why he puts an on-off there. You think, well, that's got to be just his dev route. Oh no, he took over 7 minutes to upload this level, so he went all the way through the red path, and then came back and went all the way through the blue path. But yeah, you're supposed to get to the bottom of this, go to the left, and then you hit an on-off. And you'll see when I get to the end, you go through the whole level too. And you get to right near the goal, and then you have to go all the way back, and that's where the on-off switch is, I think. I don't remember. We'll see when we get there. I did die a lot trying to pull this off. But you know what? I would have died anyway. And there's no checkpoint. This would be like an extremely hard level if he had not had the cheese. So, you know, kudos to him for uploading it. I don't know. Maybe that on-off that you can hit with the snowball, maybe he like had that as a dev route to practice or whatever, and then he forgot to take it out. I have no clue. It's a huge oversight though. He could have just not given me a snowball to throw. So yeah, like I almost died there. I'd get off of that platform, let that bomb explode. So I'm gonna take a P-switch. Yeah, this is the blue route. And yeah, so here you get here. If it was the other way, there would be platforms that you could jump on. The blue route is supposed to be harder than the red route. And I hit that P-switch, and I'm like, oh, crap. I look at the program because I don't want to die here, because I've spent a long time trying to get this far. And I didn't realize that this P-switch was down here, so... I almost died here. This is terrifying. Yeah, you see the platforms, the red route would have been fairly easy, but then you get to this point and the goal is blocked off, and you have to go up above and hit the switch again, and then go all the way through. Yeah, he made a major mistake doing this level. Anyway, if you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week.